Are you ready for a high quantity of 480p and blurred outside bars? I certainly am. I'm always ready for that kind of thing. We've got Dobby there, caught on camera. We've got a lady putting her leg behind her head. This is some of the strangest moments caught on security cameras. And after looking at this, honey, we're going to obviously also answer what the hell this homeless woman was doing in this man's house. So stick around till the end. Kicking it off, we have a couple of old honeys who've never seen an escalator before and are trying to tackle it. Interesting method there. This is what happens when you write pig on the coffee that you serve. It doesn't like to be called, it likes to be called a warthog. Alright, this lady, I think was a drunk driver and listening to too much of the Stones on the radio, went a bit mentaloid. In a crossfire hurricane, and when she got out of the car, she realised she actually left her wig in there. So instead of, apologising to the neighbours and the paddling pool owner, she thought, I better pop my wig back on. So she's got her priorities in check. Okay, these are a load of cats in Tokyo who detected an earthquake before it happened, and then went mental when it did happen. I mean, what do you expect them to do in a situation like that? Continue licking their nuts? No. Alright, this is a man who did not have enough money for the bus and thought, I'm going to do that. And hats off to him. This is a deer who had an interesting method of entering a bus. Again, possibly didn't have a ticket. Thought the driver was at the back and wouldn't see him. Looked a bit like a kangaroo there, actually. Alright, this is a guy taking a dump up there. The guy opens the door, sees him, and he's like, get the hell out of there and pick up that thing and get out of it. He's like, okay, I'll put it in the bin. He's like, don't put it in the bin. He's like, oh, okay, I'll put it somewhere else. Alright, so this is Dobby, caught on camera from Harry Potter, not from Peep Show. I don't know what the hell's going on there, really, to be honest with you. Could be a kid. Alright, this is a plane not parking very well, or maybe actually it did end up parking quite well, just in an interesting way. Alright, this is a guy who's locked out of the car by his girlfriend, calling her a big girl's blouse. She said, I wear a big girl's blouse, I'm not actually one. He said, right, well, I'm not letting go of this car, and he stays on the bonnet for a solid 5 minutes, I think, if you look at the time things in the top left there, and eventually gets off the vehicle as it stops in a car park. Alright, this is a ballsy cat who's been attacked by a raccoon. The raccoon says, give me some of those nuts. The cat says, no, these nuts are mine, I'm eating them, and I don't care for you or your salty attitude, not sultry attitude. A sultry raccoon looks particularly different. Alright, this is important to remember. This is all taking place on one staircase in one home. It's quite a mental scene. I think it's in Russia. I think they're a little bit drunk, a bit boozed up. I mean, they don't look like they're having a great time, but maybe they are in their head. That's what alcohol will do to ya. Yeah, never try and pick up a lady when you've had a few beers. Alright, this is an interesting thing. So the wheels come off and perfectly hit the other wheels of another car. What's that, 1 in a million? Pretty nice. Okay, this guy's naughty, trying to snap a picture of her ass. Just turns around, smacks him one, and then shoots off. I would have just said, can you not do that, please? Actually, I don't know. I'm not in a position to say that. Alright, look, this is a vehicle going mental with cows. Don't worry, they're all okay. Alright, this is a guy who thought he was talking to the store clerk. No, he's just a bit blind or something. He didn't like what he smelled. Okay, and this is a car avoiding the cops like a madman, like something off GTA, knowing there was a train coming, and obviously the federales have to stop right there. That is a genius getaway that we can only envy. I mean, not really envy. It's not good to do that kind of thing. Stay clean, keep your noses clean. Alright, this is a lady trying to impress the bartender by putting her leg behind her head, but accidentally kicks her friend in the face. So you never try and impress men like that. Actually, no, do. Keep doing it. We love it. Alright, this kid is annoying this lady in the escalator, and she eventually just says, right, I'm having you, son. Get out of there. And, yeah, flees the scene. Alright, this is an interesting thing. This guy is trying to escape from prison, and all you need to escape from prison in Russia, where this is going on, is a pair of trousers you're willing to lose because he pulls it off. In fact, well, he pulls it off and they pull his trousers off, so that's good. This guy should have been looking where he's going. He wasn't doing it. He ended up 6 feet under. Okay, this guy's trying to break into a house, and he effectively uses his face as a good cushion. Sort of high-fived the floor with his face there. At least he's wearing a nice stripy top. You can't argue with that. I don't know why he's just sitting there. He must have broken his nose or something. I'd be straight up and out of there. Alright, this guy is trying to... Well, it serves him right, whatever happens, because he's trying to mow a patio. and it never ends well. It's one of the first things they teach you in school, in England at least. Do not mow a patio. It'll end up in the pool, the lawnmower. I'm surprised, it's lucky it's a petrol thing. It would have blown up in that pool or whatever. Glad Brian Jones wasn't in that pool. Well, he already was. All right, look at this. So, he broke his leg by trying to break into a fence. Honestly, look at that leg there. That is gnarly, bro. It's completely snapped, but he manages to hobble away from the scene, hoping no one had seen. Okay, this guy literally found 4 blimmin' robbers trying to get into his house, and his adrenaline kicked in, and he went ham at them. Look at this. He takes on not 1, not 2, but 4 robbers. And I think that thing on the side there is the outside camera. I don't know. I didn't edit this clip. It just happened this way, all right? But yeah, he fights them off. They do look like robbers, don't they? If I was a robber, I wouldn't dress all in black like that. I'd sort of wear like a nice blouse or something. All right. So this guy, drunk, I think he's trying to get into a bar by slamming a keg against the door. It's a pretty standard method of entry for this kind of person. This is in Australia, of course. He manages to squeeze through the door under great duress, probably cutting himself, or like he's got a fag in his mouth. And basically, as soon as he gets through, he realises what no one wants to realise. The door was open the whole time, and reports indicate he just sat at the bar and kindly asked to be served and waited there. Okay, this lady is a maid, basically, a cleaner, and the owners of the house thought, we'll catch her on camera, we think she's up to no good, and rightfully so, because she washed her own clothes, she did some sit-ups while they were washing, she played Assassin's Creed, she gave the neighbours a nice view, maybe she knew she was being filmed, maybe she thought she was on some kind of sultry website. Better hell. So yeah, okay, this guy also broke into a house. It's quite funny. It looks to his right, thinks there's someone in, but it's just his reflection. And legs it out there. It would be good if he ran into a window. He may well have done that, but we don't have it on camera. Alright, this guy's being chased by a chicken. We think the chicken may have been watching Family Guy and got some ideas from the chicken and Peter fights. We're not sure though. But yeah, he's running away from chicken, so that's good enough. Alright, and finally, this woman is a homeless woman who a guy caught on his security cameras, because basically whenever he goes to bed he finds lots of nutty stuff going on, and she climbs down from his ceiling, drinks his milk, plays his Xbox, smokes fags, and yeah, reports from the police. They have reason to believe she's been doing this for about 2 weeks, and they arrested her basically once he caught her on camera. So yeah, pretty wild stuff.